On the phone right now, one of our own, Florida boy, and a hell of a golfer as well, a hell of a wake surfer as well. Very talented dude. Give it up for Jake Owen.
Jake Owen!
Hey, what's up?
Hey, man. Have you been wake surfing this summer?
No, and I'm so sad to say that because I have been busy all over, but I have not found much time to get out on the boat. I wish I could.
Yeah, I always love watching you do that because I love doing it here in Florida, and so it's always cool to watch on Instagram and all that. But did I hear that you just got back from across the pond?
I did, and it was really, really fulfilling. It takes a lot for me to go over there because I've got two little girls that I love more than anything, and so as I've kind of grown older in my years, I tend to try to not stay too far away from them, you know? But going over there was really actually awesome, and folks across the pond really love country music, and they're just really loyal, and it's great. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, now I always like to ask artists this because they get kind of surprised sometimes when they go across the pond and they see these people that don't get to see as many country concerts as we do here in the States, and they know every word to every song. Did you find that to be true?
Yeah, I really did, and I think they're just excited. You know, they're not as exposed to it as we are over here.
Right.
I think we're also lucky that no matter where you go around this country on a Friday, Saturday night, even Thursdays, you know, we're lucky to have all these artists going everywhere, bringing music to people. So I think you can really tell when you're over there that they're just really appreciative to kind of get to see all of us as artists come over there.
That's awesome. I want to go back to talking about your daughters, Pearl and Paris, right?
Yeah.
And how old are they now?
1 and 6, that's Paris, and Pearl's 12. So there's a big, I'm learning that life goes by in these like 6-year chapters, you know, and like this 6 to 12-year-old range is pretty cool because I got to witness that already with Pearl. And so now that Paris is in that phase, it's pretty cool. I can still pick her up and hold her, you know, she can hug me. Whereas my 12-year-old now, which is Pearl, she's like, yeah, no, you're not going to pick me up anymore, Dad.
Yeah, we all have girls around 12 years old, and we know what a headache it can be trying to raise a pre-teenager. It's tough.
Yeah, I tell everybody, though, I mean, it's been the greatest thing in my life. And if I could have, 100 more daughters, I would, if I could probably afford the weddings and whatever else. They show me a love, that I've never felt, in my life other than like my mom. And it's pretty cool.
That's very cool,
I love
man.
that.
And as Pearl been saying, hey, Dad, I'm going to be a teenager next year. I mean, she been hanging that over your head at all?
No, she and I have like this really cool relationship. Obviously I'm a father figure to her, but it's almost like we're best friends and we talk about everything. So it's really, I feel, I'm excited for her as she kind of grows older in her life. And because her dad has been an idiot and made a lot of crazy mistakes in life, I'm able to give her the ropes, of like, hey, you can be an idiot like your dad, do it this way, or you can be smart like you already been and keep being a good girl. So
yeah, do as I say, not as I do, right?
That's right.
Well, she obviously thinks you're a cool dad because I think last time you were in Tampa, she had brought a bunch of her friends and they were all sitting right there in the crowd when you were on stage and you're like, hey, my daughter's here with a bunch of her friends. So that's got to be cool.
Actually, it is really cool. She's still at an age, I guess, where she thinks I'm cool because I forget sometimes, she loves like my T-shirts that like she'll steal all these T-shirts on the road from the merch stand, She wears it. The other day she was with me somewhere. We were in Target, I think, and I looked at her and I was like, Pearl, like you're just wearing a shirt that just feels like Jake Owen on the front of it. We're walking around. She's like, Dad, I love this shirt. And it just made me smile because I was like, one day, there's no way she's going to wear it.
No.
Yeah, you don't know how many years you have left of that. That's for sure.
Soak it up. Yeah. That's awesome.
Let's talk about the golf game a little bit, man. I like seeing you post about that, too. I heard that you are gunning for George Birge on the course.
Oh man, I'm not gunning for anyone. I heard him tell a few people, that he would whoop me in golf or whatever, and I was like, what is this? Is this guy on some type of drugs or something? Because first off, I just feel like he could gladly tell me that, and I'll gladly take him on anytime.
Okay.
But, my deal is, hey, you call me out, I'll take you on. But I've challenged him multiple times, and he keeps backing down.
Dude, yeah, okay, that's the opposite story. We got the opposite story from George. That's crazy.
I'm sure you did. Well, if you got an opposite story, you could go ahead and you could put this on your radio station. I love George, by the way. I think he's an incredible guy, one of the nicest guys out there.
Yeah.
But he's obviously deranged if he thinks that he can do it in golf. So you guys can even do it for your radio station. I don't even care. Put me up against this guy, give all the money to charity. He can wager whatever he'd like.
Yeah.
But he is going to know that he's not going to beat me.
All right. I love that, man. I love that confidence, baby.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we'll talk to George for you for sure and let him know that, hey, Jake ain't backing down from nobody.
That's so funny.
No, I'm not.
I love that. Well, we're going to see you here October 26th, Ingling Brothers Park. This is going to be great. You're with the Dirty Heads, which I think is awesome.
Yeah.
And the original Whalers, which is pretty cool, too. I mean, this is I feel like this is a Jake Owen vibe show.
Yes.
Definitely. That was the whole purpose. We were really excited to kind of mix up, a couple genres, but I've always loved the Dirty Heads, obviously the Whalers, and just to be able to kind of put this little package together and go have some fun, especially towards the end of the year. Right after that, I do my charity event that I do every year in my hometown, and it's kind of like the wrapping up of our year. And I'm just excited. I mean, any chance I get to come back home, much less we're doing 4 shows in a row, all over Florida, and I'm really excited to watch these guys, the Dirty Heads, play as well, because I'm just a fan. I'd be at one of their shows anyways.
Yeah, that's cool, man. What's the last concert you went to?
The last concert I went to was probably my own.
Well, besides you, when you weren't on stage.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? The last concert I went to was a punk rock show in Ireland.
Wow.
Which is pretty cool. I didn't know the band. We were just walking by, and they were just hammering away, and it's pretty awesome sometimes just to watch people doing what they love and like bringing like what's within them. I'm always so intrigued to watch how people just like give it all when they're, no matter what size of stage they're on,
or no matter where they are in the world either,
Right. Yeah.
So.
It's just about like doing what you love, and it's really apparent when you see somebody doing that.
That's awesome.
Very cool, man. Well, listen, Jake, we appreciate your time. We're so happy for you. And also, it just sounds like you and your girls are having a blast all the time. So that's great. And we will see you October 26th, Ingling Brothers Park. It's going to be a fun show.
Heck yeah. I really appreciate you guys throwing the word out there for us. I'm looking forward to getting down there and seeing y'all. And I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for talking to me.
Absolutely, man. And we will be talking to George Birge for sure.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, you tell George I said hi.
All right. Will do. Oh, curious George he is. We'll figure it out.
All right.
All right, buddy.
All right,
Talk to you later, Jake.
Bye.
Later. Bye-bye.